Dead and Hip Hop album review, Nas and DJ Premier, Light Years. Look, before we get into the review, become a patron, become a YouTube member so that way you get exclusive content. Go over there and look at everything we got. But I just want to say, first and foremost, thank you for another wonderful year being a fan and supporter of Dead and Hip Hop. You know, we've been doing this since 2011, so that's 14 going on 15 years, and we'll see you guys in 2026. But Nas and DJ Premier, Light Years. I can't remember what review we was just doing, and or it might have been a live or something. B was like, look, I'm not worried about Nas. I'm worried about DJ Premier. And I chimed in and I said, I'm worried about Premier too, because he just made one with Ransom. And Ransom, in my opinion, right now is one of the top tierest MCs in the game. And that project was a little lackluster. This one was a little bit better. But I'm going to jump right into it. The issue was DJ Premier. And I've seen people say that, well, Nas picked the beats, but also Nas picked the producer. Like, if this is what Premier had to offer, this is what Premier had to offer. I don't think it's horrible. I think there are some highlights here, but the DJ Premier name brand has a higher bar than what was set here historically. And I think that was the hardest thing to kind of get over. But Nas as a rapper, man, this nigga, I just don't understand how he's still this sharp, this tapped in right now. You know what I'm saying? Not just from an executive producer and running Mass Appeal, but like the rapping, like his rapping is really good here. And not
even
and
include,
it has been.
And if you got to include the features too, his feature run throughout this year.
Yeah, his feature run. Exactly. Now, Nas is definitely on a rampage. I'm interested to see if like this continues or this was just like a 2025 thing, or he's like, fuck it, like I'm here, like, you know, I'm just gonna keep dropping, I'm gonna keep working with all of these producers, like I'm gonna just keep doing all of this stuff. I don't know, but yeah, man, like I enjoyed this project because of Nas. Not saying that I don't think DJ Premier I don't know, I just feel like he didn't meet Nas at where Nas was at on this project. But yeah, man, like it's cool. I fuck with it, but
DJ Premier, he didn't meet him, man. It was a little. I had hope because they just haven't really missed to me with these releases or whatever. And I was like, there's no way that this can happen on the Nas project, and especially with all the verses that he's been putting on them or whatever, and the beats he's been rhyming over on that. So, yeah, man, I was just like, damn, man. Like, because I remember that being everybody's concern. Everybody's concern was Premier. And here's the thing. I think if this came out like years ago, maybe it'll be okay. It'll be a little bit more palatable, but it sounds like Premier makes it sound dated almost, like with some of the beats. Like, it just didn't have any like soul. Like it was missing some sort of like soul to it. Like I didn't want to hear Nas over some of the I don't know. Like it was just like damn, and I was wondering like damn, did he pick these beats? Like damn.
Well, he had to a degree, but it's just what Premier had. Like
Premier would have been like, y'all got some shit for you.
Right? Like there's a song.
Premier could have been like, oh, I got some shit. Like, dog, like New York State of Mind, that's not how that should sound. Like, New York State of Mind 3 should not sound like that. And it sounded, and to attest to that, when they tried to mix in New York State of Mind, it didn't even mesh. It sounded like a mess. Like, I'm like, what? Like, how do you have I'm like, how do you have the what am I trying to say? Not the blueprint, but the reference, right? How do you have the reference
sample
and make that? Like, it don't even, you know how Maybach music always has like a certain feel to it? This didn't have the New York State of Mind feel to it. Like, this should have sounded like some dirty, real, like train music. Like, I don't know. It wasn't that. It wasn't that. And that was so...
Right. Hold on.
I'm sorry.
Let No. Let me jump in. Let me jump in real quick because I'm 100% with you. Like New York State of Mind Part 3 felt like they closed the New York State of Minds. It doesn't feel like, oh, like this is something that can continue. Like we could get a part 4 or part 5 potentially. Yeah. Like this is like, okay, cool. It's over here. Like it's done. Like I don't want to hear New York State of Mind Part 4 if this is what you gave me on Part 3. And also with the soul take that you had, I agree. A song like Nasty Esco Nazir. Mm-hmm. Bro, that beat is supposed to be grittier than that. It almost sounds like this nigga was looping the tape for real. Man, it's like, oh, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna just loop the whole tape for this whole project. It's like, nah, nigga, like we're in 2025, bro. Like, nah.
Yeah, he did not sound like a seasoned producer. And like it's like he tried to, do his signature cuts and scratches, but that wasn't enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need more than that. Like, that ain't gonna save this. The cuts and scratches are always dope from Premier, but it did not save the beats and the songs here. And then, like, going from New York State of Mind to fucking Welcome to the Underground, like, that should have sounded like the Underground. That didn't sound like no... Man, I was just like... I was really perplexed listening to this. And I've listened to it in different places. Like I've listened to it in the AirPods, I listened to it on the way to work, I've listened to it in different situations, and I'm like, man, it's lacking soul. It's lacking, like, it doesn't feel like a hearty meal. It sounds like Nas just rapping over, almost like some throwaway beats. And I hate to be disrespectful like that to the legend, but man, they just did not. Hey man, it just was not a good marriage. It was just not a good marriage. Like, damn, man, some of them they almost got it like Songs and Kings. Like that sound had a good sounds to it. Like it was certain ones that had it, but it still wasn't quite it. It was disappointing, man. Like this like sonically, this was very disappointing. Nas definitely brought it with the lyrics, but I feel like even the lyrics that he was just good, but it made it seem like he wasn't. I know he was, but the beat just wasn't. It just didn't mesh. It's like the rhymes are there, but it just didn't connect. Like, man, this is probably one of the most disappointing projects that has dropped this year. Like, for real. Like, this is crazy.
I only agree with you guys on the New York State of Mind Part 3 and the Welcome to the Underground. And I didn't care for Get Ready, but other than that, I couldn't disagree with you guys any more than I can, because I thought this was definitely a solid project, a good project from Nas and Premier. Yes, I was worried about Premier.
Hell,
but I think what they wanted to do, they did. I think this was an ode to hip hop. And that's fine. Pause tapes was fucking phenomenal. It was relatable. Writers was fucking dope as hell, because they Nas was talking about the essence of hip hop.
The graffiti, writers.
That shit was cool. Sons was a great sequel to Daughters. I thought that was fucking dope as hell.
That was one I liked. Yep.
That was fucking dope. It's Time was dope as hell. Nasty Esco, I disagree with you on that one, Feefo. I thought that beat on there was perfect for what Nas did on there. Fucking My Story, Your Story, Nas and AZ again, fucking floating like fucking crazy. Perfect beat. That was a grown man beat that Premier gave Nas and AZ, which was perfect. Banquet to the Ladies, that was a fucking great song. I love the way how he was shouting out all the ladies. Yeah, Bouquet, yeah. I said Banquet. Yeah, Bouquet to the Ladies. I thought that was so dope how he paid homage to the women in hip hop. Kind of similar to the same way what Elzai did, but it was mostly just like an OD to black women. But I thought that was dope. Junkie is dope because Nas is just a hip hop dude. Like, he is a hip hop dude through and through. Now, I'm gonna be honest. My first listen, the first half of the album was a struggle. From writers, this is my first listen. From writers all the way to the end, I was like, okay, yeah, we're there. That first half was a struggle. But My Life Is Real picked up at first I was like, okay, this was cool. I fucking love My Life Is Real. That was a great way to start the album out. I 1,000% agree with y'all too with New York State of Mind Part 3. I was like, bruh, what the fuck is this? I said, this disappointment. Get that out of there. Welcome to the Underground. I remember when he premiered that track at a him and Alchemist was at doing their shows, and he premiered that track. I was like, I'm not really too high on that one. So yeah, New York State of Mind, Welcome to the Underground, and Get Ready were like the tracks I was kind of like, Madman. Y'all ain't fucking talking about Madman, bro.
Madman is
what
good.
the fuck? Y'all, no one mentioned Madman. That shit was fucking crazy. Like, yeah, and then at that point, for Madman, Pause Tapes, Writers, Sons, It's Time, this was a good project. This was definitely a fucking good project, dog. And then another one I was disappointed in too. I was a little disappointed in was Third Childhood. I was expecting, coming from Second Childhood off of Stillmatic, I was hoping he was gonna finish it strong. So I definitely ding him a little bit for not finishing the project strong with Third Childhood, especially having that title. Man, this was a good project. This was a good project. Is it? This was what you about to say?
This shit was average, B.
No. This was far from average.
Half of this was okay. Half of this
three
was
tracks.
okay.
The two tracks I agree with. I need three. Get Ready, New York State of Mind. That was a bad run. Get Ready, New York State of Mind Part 3, and Welcome to the Underground.
That was a horrible run.
After that, I mean, everything else I wasn't skipping.
Everything
was
great. Everything else on that second half
was
okay.
great.
It's okay.
I like my life is real. Bang.
My life is
ready.
Life is real.
Get
my
ready. Get
my
ready.
Story. Your story was good with AZ.
Man,
like, did you like Junkie?
Writers. Yes,
like
yes, I love Junkie. That's Nas. He is a hip hop. He's a hip hop junkie. I like the sample from Absol and shit. Like that shit, man. This was a good project. I think Premier. Yeah, I wasn't. The reason why I was worried because I was like, okay, let me take off my early 2000s Premier that I'm expecting or hoping to get. No, I ain't gonna do that to the legend. I think I think he gave Nas some solid beats. Were they super great? Were they, what I was hoping for Premier to do? No, but they wasn't what I was worried about. I would say that. I was worried coming into this project. I've said it, Feefo will tell you. I've said it plenty of times. I was worried about Primo gunning it. But this was overall good project.
Premier didn't meet his own standard, bro. Like I feel like you just giving him bail. That's cool. I understand the producers, y'all niggas got to stick together and shit. But bro, like he didn't meet his own.
Stop.
Bro.
You talking to a nigga that gives
didn't meet his own standard.
No, bro. You talking to the wrong nigga that's I didn't give.
No, this DJ Premier B.
I know.
No, man.
I'm not saying this is great.
Standard.
I'm not saying
he
this
has
is
a certain
great.
standard, and he did not meet that standard, bro. If you can seriously say DJ Premier met the standard, like he brought his A game and Nas brought his A game.
I didn't say that. I didn't say Primo brought his A game. I didn't say that. I just said I disagree with y'all takes
That's
on it.
What I was expecting.
Y'all were giving
I hope your grade represents how
were giving it like
not be. We gonna,
like the way y'all talking, y'all saying like this shit is like a D plus.
It.
Like the way y'all talking, y'all sound like this shit is like a D plus. And I
ain't say that. I ain't saying all that.
I'm just saying the way y'all talking.
I just was frustrated. I'm frustrated. I had to get my frustrations out. Like I had to get my frustrations out. Like because like I know you said Get Ready isn't good, but you felt like My Life Is Real was a strong opening track from a DJ Premier and Nas collaboration.
It had the swing. It had the classic DJ Premier swing, bro.
No, man.
The classic DJ Premier swing.
I don't know. But that's why I think I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Man. I was concerned. When it opened up, I had to look at the thing. I was like, man, I skipped the first track because I don't know. This man. When I hit play, I did not believe that was the first track. No, let's think about what we've heard Nas on up until this point. Does that song compare to everything he's been releasing up until this point? And that's the way you start your record. It don't match, bro. Like that's not what I was expecting to hear.
I mean, he just did 6 albums with Hit Boy. So
no. I'm not talking about the Hit Boy run. I'm not talking about the Hit Boy run. I'm talking about the other stuff he's released on Mass Appeal. Like everything, all the features that he released. That doesn't hold a candle to those tracks.
I wouldn't say hold a candle, but I mean, it's an argument. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that argument. I mean, that's an argument. Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying My Life Is Real is the best opener out of the whole Master Appeal run. I just said it's a solid song, and it grew on me. It actually grew on me because I didn't like it at first.
Yeah.
But I'm still standing strong with tracks 2, 3, and 4 not being the ones that I'm like, from Madman on the rest of down, I'm letting this thing ride.
Madman on the rest down, it's okay.
And Nas writing is
fine.
Here,
yeah, that's perfectly fine.
It's crazy. Not the problem. So for y'all, it's basically just Premier. Like y'all just putting in Premier.
And I understand what you're saying because it's hard to not like a track when you got Nas rapping like he's rapping on writers and Paul's tapes. It's hard not to not be like, oh man, he really brought this some life to it. But it's just it's like it could be so much better if Premier would have did something a little different. It just felt like it was lacking some sort of soul. Yeah, it just felt like it was lacking some sort of soul. But I will give you the ones that you highlighted, the ones that you pointed out, they are good. Like I said, My Story, like Sons of Kings, I already mentioned. Writers, Paul's tape was cool. Even though I felt like that was just a loop or whatever, but I like what he was doing.
That was the
I like what he was doing.
Paul's tape.
I know, but
that's how Paul's tape sound.
I know.
Oh
And
my
I know
God.
he's explaining about making the beat and all that, but I'm just that's fine. I'm not even gonna give you. I'm not even gonna break.
Yeah, that was perfect.
Over those first, man. No. The way this thing opened, man, just left us so
it just started off shaky for you, pretty much.
It started off super shaky for me.
That's not the first
time. Like it stayed shaky.
It didn't stay shaky, Ken.
The way they was talking, it was.
It like I said, Sons and Kings. I said, writers is cool because he's talking about the graffiti writers and all that. That was dope. The homage he was paying to the women in hip hop, like all of that stuff was cool. The AZ feature was cool.
It was just a beat for you. It was just a beat.
I don't know, man, but it just I just wanted something a little bit more.
B, we were kind of talking about it a little bit in the Dennis Sports chat, and I made a comment that first beat, and I'll say it here, this is what we do. I got to be honest. I said that when I heard that beat the first time, the opening track, I was like, it sounded like it was made by AI. Like he put in a prompt that said, chat, can you make a beat that sounds like DJ Premier? That was my first thought. It did not hit for me. Get Ready was way better. New York State of Mind. I was like, that's not living up to the standard. Welcome to Underground.
That was a huge disappointment.
I messed with that joint. Madman. I messed with that joint.
You said you messed with Welcome to the Underground? You messed with that one?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Really? Damn.
I do like Welcome to the Underground.
Yeah, that 3-song run was just that was just bad. That was bad.
Which with the 2 through 4?
Yeah, 2 through 4. Get Ready, New York State of Mind, and Welcome to the Underground that was a bad run. That was a bad run in the album there.
I like that. Doom, I like that shit.
Now that one would sound more. That didn't sound like a Premier. That sounded more like a.
Yeah, that's why I can't like it because he old,
bruh. Yeah,
I liked it. I liked the sample on New York State of Mind. I just don't like what he did.
He didn't do it good. He didn't
do it.
It was too much going on. It was too much going on.
It was a setup that didn't.
I'm with y'all on that shit. That New York State of Mind 3 was just, oh my God. Talk about a letdown. For a classic song like that, that's a fucking letdown. Now that's a letdown, right? I was like, bruh, what the fuck? I'm sorry, Ken, go ahead.
But you know what though? It is a little bit different. I think the more I hear it the better it gets to me. But I I'm not gonna sit here and argue you guys up and down about that track. But what I will say though is that I definitely disagree with you guys on the production. I was waiting to hear what you had to say because I thought I was gonna be solo on this joint. In terms of understanding and appreciating what Premier did on this joint. There are like 7 beats on here that I like. And B, I think I follow a similar track that you did. Like the first time it felt like Premier was winded, bro. It felt like, like he went back, he went on the court, man. And,
tried to hoop out there with the young fellas and was like, you stupid kid.
He felt a little winded, bro. But the more I played this shit, man, the better this shit started to sound, and I started to really settle in. And I had to really think and like, really think about what type of producer Premier is, this is in his wheelhouse. You know, and it is to a certain degree, like one of you guys said, and definitely an ode to the hip hop heads. But more importantly, he crafted these beats specifically just for Nas. And I went back and listened to the beats that were on Cabin in the Sky, and I can easily hear those 3 beats that were on there. On
this one, yeah.
You know, and I don't know if you guys like those or not. You know, and I know conceptually and just as a whole package, the album, you know, is probably better. But man, like, what? And
Ken, you shooting bail too. Ken, you shooting bail. You know why? This is the reason why I say y'all shooting bail, because back. And again, this is why I say he didn't meet his own standard in terms of DJ Premier.
What's the standard?
When DJ Premier and Nas make a song, you have a fucking ugly face from the moment that shit dropped, bro. Between Nas rapping the way he's rapping, not every song, but the majority of them, the overwhelming majority of DJ Premier and Nas, bro. Like you got like, oh my god, like I didn't have that face not one time listening to this project, bro.
I gave you power.
I didn't have a
I gave you power.
all.
Don't give you ugly face because you listening to Nas.
Okay, but he crafted
second childhood don't give
he crafted the perfect soundscape for I Gave You Power.
Right,
you could tell that
you ugly face because you listening to what Nas
did
is
the
saying.
same thing here. It's a soundscape.
But it gave me an ugly face in a sense that damn, like what the fuck is like you could tell that he was inspired by that beat and that shit pulled that type of writing out of Nas.
Yeah, I Gave You Power is because what we heard Nas was saying. It wasn't because the ugly that beat is not.
I don't disagree. But we know that beat definitely made that story come out of Nas, bro.
The beat was great, but it wasn't
exactly
like ugly face.
I give you that. Fine. I give you that. But what I'm saying though, B, is that you can't. Neither one of you two can sit here with a straight face and be like you had at least one stank face listening to this.
Madman.
Nah.
Okay, I'm telling you. I'm just telling you.
That's cool. And
you heard me. You heard me praise Madman, and I praise Madman.
That's cool.
I praised. That was the first song I praised. I was mad at y'all didn't mention. I'm like, why the fuck y'all didn't talk about Madman? That shit, that fucking beat was crazy.
Because I was frustrated at the start of this beat.
Yeah. So yeah, Madman is stanky face. What was you saying, Ken?
Anyway, yeah.
I was saying how the more you listen to it, the better it sounds.
Yeah, man. Like
you're forcing yourself to like it.
Oh, well, okay. You know what? That could be a take, right? But I mean, repeatedly, I've said that music gets better over time. That you can rediscover and hear things differently the more you listen to it.
It's happened to all of us, Feefo. Even to you, even to
Ryan. I don't disagree. I don't disagree. I just don't think that for me
to like it. It's just like
this shit mediocre.
I'm starting to understand the context of the production. And with Nas rapping, bro, what the fuck are y'all listening to?
Nas that's what I'm saying.
Nas praise. We gave Nas praise.
Nas was talking his fucking shit on here, man.
We gave Nas praise.
Wait a minute, y'all. Wait a minute. Who said Nas wasn't rapping? Who said that shit?
It was you, Ron.
You? Nah. No, it was not me. No, I did not say Nas wasn't rapping.
No,
Ron said clearly it was the production. He just said the production just messed him up.
Man, bro, that cryptocurrency shit, him talking about the stock game, the video, right, man, Nas talking that shit, bro.
Nas was not the issue here.
Bro. Okay, fine, I'll rescind my statement then. And my story, your story, my God,
bruh,
that shit.
My goodness.
And you talking about,
him and AZ do not miss, bro. They do not fucking miss.
Stank face, people. Stank face.
Yes.
Oh, that was man, are you crazy?
That was not stank face, bro. That was not stank face, bro. It was good. They sounded good together, but that's not stank face.
Beat.
The beat, come on, Ken. No. No.
Oh my God.
The fact that you could recreate it like that says everything that me and Rod is talking about.
That is probably one of the craziest things you've ever said in the history of Dead Hip Hop. We're
not
supposed to be able, we recite beats and stuff all the time. What the hell are you talking about?
Not
right, that was crazy.
You mouthing that shit sounded damn near better than Premier, bro.
Bro, California Love. I can, bro. You what? California? Come on, man.
California.
Sorry. I got so caught up.
Oh my god!
I couldn't even get it out, bro. Like, come on, you mean to tell me we can't recreate and say California love? Are you serious?
That is
man.
funny,
Get out of
man.
here with that.
That shit mediocre, bro.
Oh,
Y'all
my
niggas
God.
shoot a hella bail. Y'all both working at the same bail bondsman's place today.
I don't shoot bail. You talking to the least bail person on this damn show.
1,000,000%. But today you shooting some.
I'm not shooting none. I'm not shooting
man,
a single
that's
bail. Check my record. I don't shoot bail.
So check my record.
Oh, and Bouquet, man. That to the ladies,
To the ladies, bruh.
man, bro.
Amazing. Amazing.
Love that song, B.
Fucking
like
amazing. He need to do a video for that song. He need to do a video for that shit, bruh.
I saw your tweet, and I agree. I love how Premier took that LL Cool J
Yes.
verse, used that.
Yes.
It's
Yes.
so perfect,
Classic,
bro.
the classic Premier scratching in the beat on the beats, bro. Like he kept it. Premier kept it safe. I would say that Premier definitely was safe. If this was 2002 and they made this album, I'd be like, oh yeah, Premier, nah, you crazier than this. Premier was definitely safe. If I was to kind of shoot him something, Premier, you played it a little bit too safe for my expectations and for what I would like from a Premier produced project. He was very safe, you know what I'm saying? So I definitely will say that, Ken. Premier was very fucking safe. He stayed on that line and he was fucking safe, bro. So if I was to critique him on that, on the production, that he was definitely fucking safe. Besides the 3 tracks that I ain't like.
All right, well let's get into these damn grades, bro. Y'all wilding.
Last thing on to the ladies though, I thought that was a beautiful song by Nas. Very similar to Writers. You know how he showed everybody. Very similar to Junkie as well.
Ghetto hieroglyphics, baby. You know what I'm saying, bruh?
Like listening to him rap, like it's a culture feeling. Like this thing, it feels like it oozed that, and it's a vibration of like hip hop and the art form, you know, in like its purest format. And this is 30 years later. Who knows what they could have done, you know?
Right, 25 years ago.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, it you know. So, and I was definitely trying to think about it within that context as well. But when listening to him, like talk about rap and appreciate the woman in hip hop, and then to name the variety of rappers from like that makes all kind of like
Yo-Yo, Gorilla, yeah, Rhapsody,
Gorilla, Sexy Red.
Yeah,
y'all about Sexy Red. Shay got a shout out, bro.
Yeah, that shit
Eternia,
was crazy.
bro.
Eternia, Eternia shout out was fucking crazy. I'm like, what the fuck you know about Eternia, bro? He tapped in for real. He shouting out Eternia.
That's what I felt. I was like, no disrespect, because it caught me by surprise. I was like, shit, what the fuck? What? So I was like, no disrespect to Nas, not like he ain't tapped in, but yeah, that one caught me by surprise. Bro, he's freaking frat, B.
Bruh.
Freaking frat.
Man, he was naming women. I was like, God damn. I said that I didn't hear that name in so long. Like, yeah, that shit was crazy.
Yeah, it was incredibly dope. And I was seeing some of the reactions on Twitter, and it definitely made a lot of them's day, bro.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, that shit was dope. Probably one of the best songs, you know, that I've heard this year in terms of what he did with that song. I think he executed that shit, you know, really, really well. But anyway.
All right, let's get to these review grades. If this is your first time here, we're grading the flow, the lyrics, the production, the features, the execution, the replay value, and the overall. All started off with the flow, B+ for me.
Same on flow, B+.
Well, I guess I go next. Yeah, I go next. A- on flow.
Yeah, I'm at A- too, B. Yeah, Nas.
Yeah, Nas. I mean, yeah, it's motherfucker always floats.
Lyrics, I'm at a B+ as well.
Lyrics, I'm at an A-.
A- on lyrics.
I'm at an A. I'm at an A. I love.
A solid A. I mean, everything he was talking about on here was fucking on point. Yeah.
Production, I'm at a C.
Production, I'm at a C minus.
I'm at a B minus on production.
I'm at a B. I'm at a B on production.
Features, I'm at a B minus.
I got a solid B on feature.
I got a B plus on feature.
I got an A on feature.
You got an A. I'm not. Damn.
Really
straight up A. Yeah, no, I do too. Yeah,
bro.
Damn. Hey, Ken, shit.
I know, man. But
they no, you're right. I mean, no, a B plus is good. B plus is,
look,
maybe too high,
maybe
it's too high, bro.
Why?
Because then what you're saying is what's that joint that they got the iconic, I'm bad with names. B. What's the joint that they got? Life's a Bitch.
Life's a Bitch, yeah.
Yeah, both of them. So that what you're saying is that like it's on par with Life's a Bitch. To me, it's not.
That's if you're talking about the song. I'm talking about the rapper. And
I'm talking about the feature with Nas. Like if you're grading this one as an A, obviously I think Life's a Bitch is an A plus. But to me, they're not in the same stratosphere. Like this is a tier below that. Even though he sound real good, and you know how I feel about AZ, Ken. We talked about AZ 2-3 years ago. Boy, y'all shooting some.
Oh, you don't. I didn't give him no A, Feefo. What are you talking about?
No, not you. I'm talking to Ken. I'm talking to Ken.
Stand on the Ken. Stand on the Ken.
That is one of the best songs on there. That shit was fucking dope. It was great. Tripping.
That was tripping, the New York State of Mind Part 3 let me down. I was before I got to that AZ track, I was like, man, please don't let this shit don't let this AZ track disappoint me.
Man, as soon as they started going back, I was like,
bro, I was like, oh my god, I was like, we here. All
right, execution, I'm at a C.
Execution, I'm at a C minus.
I'm at a B minus on execution sequencing.
I'm at a B on execution.
Damn, Ken, you the highest grade out of everybody. That's just fucking wild. All right. I'll go ahead.
Replay value, I'm at a C plus.
Replay value, I'm at a D.
Woo, that was wrong with the hot take.
I'm at a solid B for replay.
I'm not playing this.
You should.
Sure. Nah. I tried, kid.
Oh man.
I tried, man. I might give it one more spin, Ken. One more, just for the respect of the two legends.
This man gave Nas a fucking D on replay.
It's not Nas. It's not Nas. This is replay value.
Album. This is a Nas album.
I don't like
Nas.
The soundscape. B. I don't like the soundscape. I'm not playing this. I'm not bumping. Like I don't like how it sounds. The second half is fine, but I can't even get through the first half.
I'm with you, B.
Nas a D, bruh.
That's crazy.
I did not give Nas a D.
This is a Nas album.
This is a Nas Premier project.
Nas album, bro.
And you talking about replay value. We're talking about replay value.
I'm just saying the fact that he got a D in the report card, that's fucking wild.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, we should have collabed with Premier.
Oh, man. All right, so the overall.
Well, hold on. Just for the record, replay value, I'm with you, B. I'm at a B as well, B. Man. Yeah. I've been playing it, bro. Like,
this and Conway, that's all I was playing all weekend.
Niggas was wilding. Overall, I'm at a C plus.
Overall, I'm at a C minus.
I'm at a solid B.
I'm at a B.
Oh man. Look, we appreciate everybody tapping into Dead Hip Hop Bail Bondsman special show today.
I could go B plus while you talking. Shit.
That's cool. Do it too. You ain't hurting me. People gonna come at you in the comment section because you know what it is. Look, the conversation after the conversation is in the comment section. Let us know. Hey, am I wrong for calling the Beezy and Ken the Bail Bondsmen of the crew tonight? Am I wrong? Let me know, because I feel like the majority of y'all feel like me and Modest on this one. But it is what it is. Nas is definitely a legend. Premier is definitely a legend. Whether you love it or you hate it or you're somewhere in the middle. Again, we appreciate you guys consuming the Dead and Hip Hop content, and we'll catch you guys next year because this is the last review of the year. So in all honesty, from entertainment standpoint, we couldn't have done it any better. Thank you, Nas and DJ Premier. Catch you guys in 2026.
I know,
Peace.
right? Peace.
Last review of the year, man, and we just did Nas like that, bro. That's
Why y'all keep saying?
hey,
Why y'all keep saying we did Nas like that?
damn, man.
That's
all right, no.
we clearly said it was Premier. Clearly.
Look,
Clearly,
Premier let ride down.
We out.